We just finished Piranhas and Parade. And before we move on to level 3, it looks like we unlocked a new path down to the south here where we can access a pipe. So just a reminder, as this playthrough is really about learning kanji. So anytime we see new kanjis, we're going to add it to our dictionary and talk a little bit about what they mean. Otherwise, the translations throughout this are similar to my other videos. You've got kanjis in blue, katakana in brown, hiragana in white. I will give you a phonetic translation, a literal translation, and then the actual translation as I understand it. So let's move on and see what we see. Just hop into the pipe right here. Ooh, a mountaintop mystery area, and it looks like Captain Toad. How exciting. And right off the bat, he's musing here with a brand new kanji. Kono means this. The next kanji means smoke, and it is using a kun reading of Kamuri. Its own reading is En. Captain Toad is musing about the smoke. Good old Captain Toad is always exploring and finding obscure hidden places to check out. Good thing Mario is an explorer too, or at least he is when I'm playing. His caption reads, Kinopio Taicho. Kinopio is a little reminiscence of Kinoko, which is mushroom. Kinopio is toad. Now we know why the Japanese liken mushrooms and toads so much. And in fact, that we have toadstool in English really shows how related toads and mushrooms are, I guess. Taicho is a compound kanji. We know the second symbol from before means seniority or leadership. The first one is new. Tai means military corps or unit, so Taicho is a military unit leader or captain. Toad, captain, or Captain Toad. He says, oh, sugoi, which means amazing. Then we have the kanji tokoro, which means place. Its own reading is sho. Then he says, oh I, using the kanji a, which means meet. While I alone is meet, the O in front adds politeness and a little sense of reverence for the meeting. Shimashita is basically did, which puts the meeting in the past tense since it has already occurred. What an amazing place to meet. No new kanjis here, but hajime means start or first. Shite, do, so hajime shite is first time. Des means is. So he's asking if this is the first meeting. Soratomo means or. Watashi means I, and no makes I possessive, converting it to my. Koto means thing. We've seen the kanji shi before, which means to know. Ka is a verbalized question mark. Or my thing know? Or do you know what I'm into? Or do you know about me? Watakushi is a very formal version of I. Kinopio Taicho, or Captain Toad. Otakara. The kanji takara means treasure. It has an own reading of hou. Then he uses the particle no, so we are now talking about a property of the treasure. Uwasa. That means rumor. So it's a rumor about the treasure. Then we have the particle ni, which gives an action. For this sentence, it's equivalent of by. Nagasa arete means swept away, or in this case caught up in. It is using the kanji naga. It has an own readings of ryu and ru. It means flow or stream. Captain Toad is telling us he was carried away by rumors of the treasure. Kona means such, then tokoro spelled in hiragana rather than using the kanji we just learned in his place. Another use of the particle ni, but this time the English equivalent is to or in, depending on how you structure the sentence. Tsuicha uses the kanji tsuku, which means to arrive. Imashita is the past tense of is, so was. He was carried away by rumors of a treasure and arrived in this place. The chatty Captain Toad is now talking about his curiosity with the smoke. Kokowa, or here, then a triple compound kanji that says mujinto. We know the middle one is person or people. The mu part at the beginning means not or none. So already we know it's no people. The third kanji is to. To, or shima, means island. We are talking about a no people island, or desert island as we would say in English. Nano desho ka? I guess. Then we have another new kanji in the word ayashige. This means suspicious, and with the ni added, suspiciously. Tachinoboro uses the kanji we've already seen for rise or stand. This word means rise up. Kono is this. Kemuri, as we saw earlier, is smoke. Itai uses the kanji ichi, meaning one. It's followed by the kanji we know for body. Itai literally means one body, but it is used to express surprise or concern. What on earth? Or what in the hell? Captain Toad is pointing out that even though it seems like a deserted island, there is suspicious smoke, and it just doesn't make sense. Ah, so ieba, by the way, or more literally, speaking of. Purple coins 50 o Mitsukita, found 50 purple coins. The kanji mi is used here in the word find. On its own, it means see, look, or show. It has an own reading of ken, but most of the time when I see it, it's pronounced mi. The ta ending on the word indicates past tense. Des is a suffix that literally means it is. It's not adding any information to the sentence, but it is adding confirmatory emphasis to the statement, which is common in Japanese conversation. Yokoreba. That's a request softener that allows the listener to politely decline, if it is okay. And then a compound kanji, boken. This one means adventure. The first kanji, bo, indicates that something is risky or dangerous. It has a kun reading of oka. The second kanji is ken, and it suggests that something is hard or brings peril. A good set for adventure. He uses the particle ni to add action. Yakudate are a kanji pair we know to be useful. In this form, it's a directive to make use. Hence, the yokoreba softener. It can be rude in Japanese to use commanding language without some kind of modifier. Kudasai is again please. The next compound kanji is new again, on. The first symbol, o, means react or respond. Its kun reading is kota. The n part means help. So together, a helpful reaction or support. Shite is do, imas is. He hopes that these coins will support Mario in his adventure. When playing in English, this level is called Scram, Skedaddlers, but in Japanese it's a little different. Zurakaru is the Japanese name for the Skedaddler, and the tachi suffix makes it plural. The particle no makes the following part of the name a property of the Skedaddlers, so we can add the apostrophe s in the translation. Kakaru uses the kanji ka, another new one for us. This kanji tends to be used in relation to horses to mean gallop, spur, or run fast. The last word, oka, used the kanji for hill. We are staying down at the 1-star difficulty rating. The tip box is giving us advice about using Elephant Mario. Zo means elephant. Henshin is a compound kanji we've already seen, made up of the hen, which is strange or change, and the shin, which is body. So change, body, or transform. Suru means do. So when changed to elephant form, waide, or y with the Y button. Next is our 80th new kanji, hana, or b when compounded, which is nose, or in the case of an elephant, trunk. O makes the trunk an object of the sentence. The next word, furu, uses another new kanji. Fu, or shin, means wave or swing. So swing that trunk. The next word, shiganda, means to squat down. The kanji compound following that is jotai, situation. It is made up of jo, which means condition. The tai portion of the word means intent. Demo is a form of but or however, and dekiru means can or to be able. So you can shake your trunk with the Y button even when crouched. Looks like another peaceful little flower garden with all these, I guess, skedaddlers that are throwing seeds at me that seem to be a little bit lethal. But I guess they can be destroyed just like anything else. Not sure what these little blocks are. Yellow sort of honeycomb things, but not really. Looks like I can destroy them too. Also looks like there's water here, so there must be an elephant somewhere. Always nice to water up the dried flowers. As the Skedaddler runs away with my purple coin, this flower seems to like the music blocks. E, which means good or nice, then the compound kanji ne-ro. The ne part is sound. Even though compounded, we are using one of its kun readings, ne. It can also be pronounced oto. Its readings are either on or in. The second part of this compound is iro, which is also a kun reading. This one means color. It has on readings of shoku or shiki. Literally, this compound means sound color, which is a really nicely poetic way of describing tone. Iro is most often used widely to describe a type of thing outside the strict limits of what we consider to be color. It can actually be compounded with itself as iro to mean various. The da at the end means is. The tone is very nice. With that, it's time to continue the chase. Get that coin. Stupid turtle. At least I got it. What's down here? Another purple coin. That was nice and fast. This guy's being nice and helpful, giving me some step stools to get all these coins. And there's your reward. Wahaha. At least these guys don't jump. Even as they're terrified of this invader. Boo. Not what I wanted. Gonna open up that little path to the coin for me. And there we go. Let the shell collect all these coins. I don't think the shells used to be able to collect coins, but it's an addition that I don't mind. Now what's this one gonna do? Ooh, falling stars. Are they going to kill me or... Oh, no. I get to be invisible. Apparently forever. I like it. And it looks like we still get one-ups if we take out too many guys while invincible. And there's my Wonder Seed. That was pretty fun. Not the most challenging little thing, but at the same time, it's kind of cool when that happens. Oh, shoot. There's a flub. That cannot stand, because obviously it's no good if we complete this level without all the green stamps. Let's just do that again real quick. There we go. No new Wonder Seed for me, but at least the flag's done. I had to come back and do that. I decided that I just couldn't handle leaving it, so it's a bit of an insert into the recording. But anyway, now that level's down, just remember to like and subscribe, and we'll take the next level in the next video. Thank you for watching, and hope you've learned some new kanji.